Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Stoic, day 100. Can you believe it? We've been doing this now for 100 days, 100 videos. Crazy. So all the people out there who said we wouldn't make 2 days or 2 videos, that was 98 days ago, my friends. We're doing it. We're going to make this happen. All right. So let's get to it then. Here's the quote for the day. From the very beginning, make it your practice to say to every harsh impression, you are an impression and not at all what you appear to be. Next, examine and test it by the rules you possess. The first and greatest of which is this: whether it belongs to the things in our control or not in our control. And if the latter, be prepared to respond, it is nothing to me. Epictetus. So, as I was pondering this quote, what kept coming back to me was, in life, when we allow our emotions to dictate or to rule what we do, it's a very, very hard thing to learn to control, to master your emotions. I don't think that we probably ever will completely master all of our emotions, because we still are human beings and we're emotional creatures, but I think that we can get a lot better at controlling them. A couple thoughts that I want to just kind of share with you guys here. One, when we allow our emotions to rule our lives, we tend to do what we feel is good at the moment or at this time. We don't tend to have a very futuristic, outlook on life. We don't tend to look at the consequences of things. So we don't tend to think about what this will mean to us in 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. We just tend to act in the moment, whatever feels good to us, if we are run by our emotions. And I think one of the things that we're striving to do as a Stoic is to step back and look at those things and kind of almost like detach ourselves from the situation or the moment, and just kind of look at it and see, what are we really gaining from this? Is there any positive outcome of this besides just feeling good for a moment? What's the long-term outcome? Is there a positive long-term outcome, or is there a negative long-term outcome on this? The other thing too that I kind of think of when I think about this is, yes, we have to trust our emotions to a certain extent, but as we talked about a couple of days ago, as Stoics, we need to trust but verify. So I think there's a certain level of detachment that comes with that also. So while we may trust our emotions, we need to kind of step back a little bit too and say, is this what I should be feeling at this time? Is this feeling a positive feeling or a negative feeling at this time? Is this emotion that I'm feeling now and getting ready to act on, is this going to help me down the road? Is the outcome of this going to be positive, or is it going to be negative? What are the consequences to me acting on this emotion right here, right now, at this moment? And so I know there's a lot of people, or a philosophy right now in the world, where it's like, live in the moment, just be present, be in the moment. I think there's a big difference between being present in the moment and living that moment, and then emotionally responding to that moment. And I don't know if I can completely put into words the difference there, but hopefully by verbalizing that will make you put a little thought into that, make you ponder that statement a little bit and think about it. Just think about it. So that's what these things, or this, I shouldn't say these things, this is what this quote means to me. Those are some of the thoughts that I have on this quote. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. So I hope that you'll take the time to read this quote, think about it, ponder it, And then leave your thoughts and comments below, and I'd love to have a conversation with you about this quote. I think this quote is powerful, and I think there's a lot in this quote, and I would love to hear what your thoughts are on it. All right? So, until tomorrow, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope that you'll be able to live in the moment, get the most you can out of the moment, but I hope that you won't emotionally act in the moment and regret it later. So, let's all of us, every last one of us, everybody's been watching now for 100 days, let's go ahead and strive to live more like a Stoic each and every day. Thank you, guys.